Minianum ne adofonum ene mechiachia obi bia ewo MOT ene obi bia utie mie. Minim se na nyankopɔ batampa ne nadom nti obi a ho ye mame wota. Mujina nsuo so no boni bibia Evangelist amaye hunu. Yada na se da ne da nyina no to nsuo gu yeso. Ema enuaba efifi ma ye nya bi nso yeden. Ekoya no yada na se ono gina nsuo so ebo bibia ene we cry abedu sam pempenso amenu mienu ye wo mu yi na enne no me pese me no share niama kitwe bi sam adibia me find it out our Bible no. One of the things I have discovered is that the Bible has put a restriction on our mind as African or as Ghanaians. I'm not going to go outside even Ghana. I want to stay within the four corners of Ghana. There is Jesus restriction on our mind as Ghanaians, and it's one of the reasons why we cannot move forward as a people. One of the reasons why we cannot produce anything in Ghana is because of I call it the Jesus restriction on our mind. Our mind had become pay as you go. When we think a lot, we will be charged. And so we Ghanaians have refused not to think or not to use the cosmic mother ideas and knowledge given to us. We have decided not to use it based on the Jesus agenda and the Jesus restriction. Enuanom menka brofo ne bebre o se mekatwi na yenuanom ye maame mo mutie mo bia so ye den etinia ma biase. The me patchen said Jesus the restrictions ato. Sa Jesus concept the restrictions up to Ghana. Ya dream to that extent say adwene ni yentumi nwene o, because ya dream na koye say pay as you go. See ya dream bebre a wo mo be charge yen. Enti ya adwene say ya dream ye be use ne nketwa a nyansa enimo. Die enti na me kasa asemi ma find out scripture bi e Bible num na e very serious and very dangerous, and I have noticed it affected the four corners of Ghana. But ube kan sa scripture no, wo kan ya ube feel say what kind bibi keke. But sa scripture no, upon my investigation no, sa scripture no e di nya big time e wo Ghana. Sa scripture no, it is destroying the foundation. I think it is one of the pillars of which Ghana is not actually moving forward. In Yanum na dofunum, dientina make us let's have a look at this particular scripture. 2 Corinthians chapter 10 verse 5. 2 Corinthians chapter 10 verse 5. Afe me kan yo ntitio biwaso netie niye na asema me kai. Make research. Go to Lighthouse Chapel International, Adina Duncan Williams, Otabel, and you would realize that there are medical doctors, engineers, people who can help build something to develop Ghana. Sankofoni nyinanum, they are idle, said they are pastors. They have dropped their qualification and they are pastors. Mumayenkai, this particular scripture. 2 Corinthians 10 verse 5. Or say, casting down imagination. Or say, casting down imagination and everything that exalts itself against the knowledge of God, and bringing into captivity every thought to the obedience of Christ. In Yanum, me kind biom, or say, casting down imagination and bringing everything that exalts itself against the knowledge of God, and bringing into captivity every thought to the obedience of Christ. Or say casting down imagination. And if before you are able to invent something, you must have an imagination of that particular thing. Here, you cannot produce or bring a car out without not having imagination. And I'll say everything that exalts itself against the knowledge of God. Hey, you Freemason. And this is a unim dear. Ebro wama dwenswa. Womo pese. One more person would do nyansa no ebeto wo munase. If you have any inventions, they want you to drop that invention ewo munase. Or see then and bring it into captivity. Every thought to the obedience of Christ. What co school? What you can say Kwame Nkrumah University, you are a medical doctor, you are engineer, you are a scientist. Every wildest imagination of yours, no, or say Fabetoni Nasi. So in Ghana, if we are not able to produce, it is because we have laid down our thought, our vision, our drive, our objective of development under the obedience of Christ. Addia Jimmy Sem no. Addia Jimmy Sem enye. Sa Bible ya. Oko Genesis or say sa dog ni says obowo to send me so dia. Then you should be able to use your wildest imagination of creativity. A see then or say obowo send me so. Now according to dog ni Bible no say odun e bo bibia no obowo send me so. Then you should have the freedom to use your wildest imagination and invent things. But or say 2 Corinthians 10:5 or say casting down imagination and every high thing that exalts itself against the knowledge of God and bring into captivity every thought to the obedience of Christ. And tiene Woko Lighthouse Chapel International. There are medical doctors, which Dr. Ward Mills is one of them. A medical doctor which can transfer his knowledge to young children or boys are almost school san nipano or say or ye fishers of men. San nipano say or the medical doctrine surgeon at home and into course sorry them what. Especially Kwame Nkrumah University, almost 80% of that church, almost 80% of that members in those churches, they've gone to school over there. 80% of Kwame Nkrumah University, almost graduates here, they are pastors. In Lighthouse Chapel International, they are pastors. And what you can say that William Action Chapel, they are pastors. To see go back to your senses and you will realize that all these men of God now they are highly qualified engineers, doctors, accountants, and can also transfer knowledge to the next generation that are coming. But rather, no, even they have allowed the next generation to put their thoughts, their dreams, their wildest dreams, their visions, they have laid it down to the obedience of Christ. And in Ghana, we are not able to produce anything. How can we develop? If all your thoughts, and the Bible no back say you cannot have a wilder imagination of creativity. And you know one kasana wote Ghana no what Juni said Ghana can never move on. Ghana will never change. Because what Juni nye. Because what Juni no they are to Christ in Naya say until what Juni no enye. Ekufado ayena nu setiko Ekufado ayena nu setiko tiko aneni as adwini eni. Akufado does not even understand the importance of development, the importance of creativity. Up to Ghana, we cannot even build our own roads. Enyanum very sad. But me say Kumasi boys say Asante Hene after quarantine. Namo ama Asante Hene ankadema. Namo ama Asante Hene wankadema. Diebeka eswa. Diebeka eswa. She Jimmy sema kwa factory se wo Kumasi nyina watu ni nyina mu.
Asante hini ne kwasi animu wasesa ne ma akogu East London ne manya wa London uti where utie mi usi ade na me didi Asante hini atem enso maame wo papa wo nana wo nua bi da hospital yesi kope sika bra ne beto eduro ansa na wo de awo no sa sika no kwa wo ni bi abra anka hospital ejapade aye wo Ghana no anka hospital anka wo se tumi ye free hospital anka wo se tumi ye free ministers ni nyina so mo ma ko go ebrochire and they have medical aid se wo mo yare a wo mo ko hospital yanje o musika ba wo no timamuni me se hwe ekufado me se boys ye be shimula me se boys ye be shimu time able ye be shimu wo ekufado efie na wo tim no hu I have big plans for that house because Lebanese for fear now. Oh papa J, you know say one so no papa no papa J, you know say fear no. You don't know me the better IT center. I have wilder dream for that place. IT center, and no the better Ghana. Sa kene je Japan fie na obetina radio so a tobe say eno wo fie wa ha wo fie tema fie no me the better information center. We have a wilder dream on kaso anomra no me church be bia ne fie ni nyina awo enkwase asema kwa Ghana ya dwene ne tesen ya dwene no etesen begin to think enuanom begin to use the yame yan say Oma omu no kwan no so a wo mu be didi atem no ho me se nyame be tua muka nyame be tua muka anka hospital anka wo say to me ye free hospital anka development up to now Ghana we cannot even manufacture toothpick now we ye can mujira ho bo se ye didi o matem make moka wa wuni ma ba be kasa be commentina me didi Asante hini atem Akufo-Addo aye na no se tiko o kasa kon to me Akufo-Addo Jimmy he is one of the most foolish president I have ever come across any Jimmy bakun so kan ho mo friend sen kwa kojo nkoma kwasia onu kwa ni Jimmy he is the one of the most uneducated people I have come across DNT ya show paper they share on sase be jina press ne kind say Ghana we are going into barter system of trading to exchange road with the Chinese while they extract our mineral resources abua kojo nkroma na on anka barter system trading e gooda anka right now anka ofa moko anka oda ko jije ni abua nkwasiafo we are catching say a few years time Ghana will be building their own bauxite manufacturing there and then where Jimmy papa because who name the bauxite who name a son faswo nkwasiafo moya nkwasiafo pa na Ghana me see e be hyimu nyina ena mu so mu wu na mu si mu wu na mo se mu ya tiase wu na mo wu na mo se mo tiase no me say you take over me say anadubia and samampom na mo beda mo prison ye be sim on samampom mo prison no sa mo nkofo no mo sa nkofo no mo prison ye be sim on samampom kwasiafo hey we are Ghana ni we are youth ama wani na ho ma wadwene ni nya adwuma ma wadwene no ma ni nya adwuma na nkwasiasem no adoso enkwasiasem no adoso the was Asante hini mianani etwa budoti e was ema Asante memu po ye no me say boys Asante hini wo say mo de ne example Kumasi anko na nimu nyina Ghana anko na nimu nyina agina Asante hini we ene ne wafa na owu ye no wo muso Asante hini wo be say efro Kristomu wani mu amu ase yi no me say me hiti na Ghana be fa ntoma pefra me say ejapade no ho ye be gini nyina baako me say mu wu kwa amman ye be je from ho mu wu kwa amman no ye be je from ho. Do you think we don't know where Ghana is heading towards? Do you think Ghanaians are fools as you think? Hey, enye mo pida. Enye mo pida. Hekufado Jimmy. Shekufado Jimmy. Waba, Ekufado. From day one, Ekufado on international platform BBC. And Yebusa Ekufado said, what vision do you have for the people of Ghana? Ekufado to the international platform to say, I have not sold the vision or told Ghanaians yet, so I'm not going to comment. Abua, wunana, wo papa, na obetina sunu. A otu nkruma na obetina sunu. Na breso kwa no te Ghana no te BBC. And no, and I'm who say Ekufado had no vision for the people of Ghana. We are pasienimu. So wako she Freemason and more restricted. That is none of our business. But we Ghanaians want to see development. And once development is not coming, we would have to force it out. We would have to force it out. Kennedy Japan, hey boys, Samute Kumasi, was some silence Kennedy Japan. Is any dead name Semna or Tisani radio station. Sa radio station by now, some to me Shisa station. I was able to miss this station, no. And telling I won't their show Bible for me. And I'm saying, or say, casting down imagination and every high thing that exalts itself against the knowledge of Christ. And Nintino, Oko Lighthouse, sorry, now. A degree for mechanic engineer for Ojinaho, ni Jimmy say, I receive it. Abra won in there to produce, but for. Abra won him there to produce. Me say, as long as amunumuncio, ha, Ghana ye waren shimu. As long as amunumuncio, ewo Ghana no, Ghana ewari, Ghana ebe fan into my pefra. Me message back so come Kevin Taylor. Say Kevin Taylor. What's it the youth and corruption today? Where do you say? And now you have Kevin Taylor. I mean, can be being true. Ghana, some mind game no. Yen ya pa home. Evangelist Emmanuel kwame adenti ya pa home. And now you and Kevin Taylor will proof. And now where discuss where you say, Mami Busa Kevin Taylor, what is the difference between you and Kennedy Japan? If all the time you have proof. But you cannot tell Ghanaians and the youth say, woman cheat you there. And you now also command game no. Until say, ube catch the Ghana youth say, yen cheat you no. Kevin Taylor, hey, we have seen you from afar. Yen nimbe biawoko and a one kasakwano. You why your home bias and an MPP and you ush why your home Bible say mojo. Share. Mwa sube yes she fucking. Me say daba akupe o. Me say daba akupe. Hey, we be sorry na Ghana na bibia asesan. Na Ghana na bibia asesan. Enkwasiafo ni jimifo. Aden. Asante hene hwe wasesa ne ma. Ghana yefo a mekuadonko, ekuadonko se obaba be di president. Ghana yefo. Ghana yefo a mekuadonko asante hene yire so obaba be di president. Wamra ye chenu. Wambra ye chenu nkwasiafo entino monko de agokan 2 Corinthians 10:5 or say for wadwene no ene unim de ene wunyansa ene wo bibia no beto Jesus nan ase ene ntina we jimie ene ntina wadwene akam na ugina sorry dem say I see you receiving a car esan say wa bon nti we ja wunyansa wo fie nti I see you receiving a car no amansa me no so say I receive it Poa na obe receiving kwasiafo Jimmy share me hiti dodo. I will continue this chapter in another time. Me hiti time neighbor but Ghana boys no e was say ano action time muni away e was say mu sha say mu shin sorry die no you can say Lighthouse Chapel International a big processing plant. I have an idea for that church. See the way we see ni kakaka no. Me see the plant basis him. You be employing for 4,000 or 2,000. E was abia ye ho. As for action, dear my munya butrema me. We have plans for those big churches. We have plans for it. Nkwasiafo. Obo adia nka mu nyina mo. Na nyango bonka obia ho. Onso obia den. na baby ayedru no se Akufo Adda na no setiko no se yampe ayibia me say wo mu nyina Akufo Addo Mahama Omunyina those Omunyina me say when the time come me say we will freeze all assets and take Ghana back by storm. When the you would see say Bobo is on its way. Obo ade nka obia ho. Ghana entoma na atete na bon. Ghana ebefa ne ntoma pa efra ewo mra esemu. Me da say